What's up, guys? So we're working through some technical stuff. As you can see, Mama Badger's not here. Riding in the Ozarks is going round and round, so we'll remove him. We've got Mama's working with Switchback and with the Cathouse, trying to get them all technically hooked up and going. So you get stuck with me. Anyway, so we got a few guests tonight. As we said, we have Mike with Riding in the Ozarks. We have Jeff with the Cathouse. We have Carrie and Andy with the Switchback Bar. And then a last minute add on, I guess Adam Sandoval is going to join us as well. He's got a big announcement. So we will see what he has to announce. We don't even know this announcement. So you guys get to hear it at the same time we get to hear it. Oh. And then we got somebody asking for friend requests. We're going to delete and block user and continue on. Oh, looks like Riding the Ozarks is in the chat. I think he was out, so I don't know if he's got any good reception at all. And can you guys hear me okay? I can't hear Mama at all. Oh, Mama Badger's here. Hey, hey.
Hey. All right, so I see down in the to bring they're behind the scenes. We've got Carrie and Jeff that are there, but I've got them two. They're on here twice.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Want me to remove one of them? Well, I guess we can just kick one of them on. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll bring them on.
Yeah, let's bring them on.
Here we go.
Woo! Hey, what's going on?
You guys, I'm removing the one, so hold on.
I can't remove it. Can I?
They need a.
I got it.
There we go.
All right, let's try this again.
Welcome. There you go. You guys were on twice, and it was giving us feedback, and so we're like, So, technology, yay!
Take care. Thank you.
How y'all doing?
So we have Carrie and Jeff from the Cathouse and from Switchback, and they're at the Cathouse right now, out on the balcony, if I'm correct.
Very correct.
All right. Nice. Riding in the Ozarks is in the back here. Let's see if we can bring him in. What's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Woo!
It's a party now.
Hey. Hopefully I can stay in. I don't have very good internet connection where I'm at, but I'm going to try.
That's kind of the story of the Ozarks, isn't it?
It's a good thing, right?
It's a good thing, yeah. We use it to our advantage sometimes.
Sometimes it's nice to be disconnected.
You guys
excited? I mean, you're like, what, 10 days, 12 days away from the kickoff of this thing?
Yeah, we sure are. It starts April 27th. It starts at Mito's La Familia. We've always started it kind of there with the salsa contest. It's the way that we kind of bring the locals into the deal, and it's a really cool deal. People from all over the country bring a salsa.
I would say take me out if I'm not already out.
Done.
Sorry. Anyway, so we start there with the salsa contest Wednesday night, and it just goes from there. And we have events all over town. And I mean, it's just the thing about that Wednesday night, the start of the salsa contest, we call it the pre-party here in Eureka.
Okay, yeah.
We do a lot of partying here in Eureka.
Let's get the fiesta started.
Yeah.
Get things hot.
Yeah. And you guys know, you guys have been done wonders for us here in Eureka, especially, your guys, your crew. You guys are great about putting information out there, man. And this place is uniquely different than most in the country. We have a great atmosphere here. This rally kind of started based on people just like yourselves, just like Carrie and Andy, me and Angela. I mean, we started it basically, because we wanted to have a big party with people, with our same like-minded people that just want to have a good time, come here for great food and drinks, be able to have multiple entertainment venues, bands. Mm-hmm. You guys got one of the best runs coming up on Saturday. You got bands all weekend.
Yep.
Kyle Johnson with Pigtail Harley Davidson, they've came on board the last couple of years. They're going to have events and vendors up there at Eureka Springs Harley Davidson.
We want to share the roads. These are awesome roads.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Mhm.
Don't you agree?
That's why we're here. Yeah,
Yeah.
we love the roads
What
here.
we try to do here, we feel like we're ambassador to the best motorcycle roads in the country. I mean, if you've not been to Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and you know it's my Minnesota girl. So these are some of the best roads in the country to ride. I mean, whatever the deal is with Arkansas, they're well maintained, they're striped well. You can't make a mistake by taking a right or left anywhere out of any of our businesses and be on some of the best roads in the country. Eureka is uniquely located because we're a tourist town. So we have a lot of restaurants and bars, and we just have the infrastructure. We're also a very, very motorcycle friendly town, wouldn't you
Yes,
say that?
we are. Yeah.
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 And I want to give kudos. I wish Mike was on here. Mike did a thing with us. Eureka came out of the woodworks this year, supported us, gave us all the permitting this year. Actually, one of the city officials actually in our bar right now, having a little bit of fun in there.
Yeah.
Hanging with the Minnesota people. Your friends.
Yep.
Yeah, he actually is so supportive. Thinks that we're doing a wonderful job here. So that they've really stepped up to the plate this year. They gave us some different venues that are publicly occupied. It's became the best little small rally to come to in the country. I'd like to call it.
It has it's been a secret, but we're just kind of like letting it out a little bit.
Well, we want to share it with all
Yeah,
our
we do
closest friends.
because it's kick ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's you guys know you've been here. We're preaching to the choir here with you too.
That's why we're coming back.
Yeah.
You're not talking to us, you're talking to everybody else out there. And, that's it. We love the area because the riding's great. It's that small town feel, right?
Mhm.
So, you're not eating at McDonald's, you're not eating at the chains, right? You're eating at the local places, and you're supporting local businesses. For me, that's a big part of it. Being raised about an hour away from where you guys are, I was born and raised there, so I know the area pretty well. And you can get some of the best food, best roads, and best people all in one little rally.
And that's kind of what we've just built on. I mean, this thing started about 6 years. This will be our 6th year, and it literally just started with like maybe 100 of our local friends, and it's just spread from there. And the thing about it is all those same first 100 people that come here, I bet you they still come. I mean, it's like their rally, it's because and I'm not, you guys have been around, you guys go to all the big rallies, Carrie and them go to. This thing in Eureka and the people that are involved in this, it's like you feel like somebody here. We all try to make sure that we talk to the people that come here. All of us that own business here, we all ride bikes. We've all been in this lifestyle for a long time. So you really are in touch with people that have similar values. And I think that's what makes this rally special. If you want to go get pipes put on your bike, go to Daytona. You want to go get a starter put on and some fancy ass headlights, go to Sturgis. You want to go have your wife have a few drinks and become a wild woman again like she was in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, depending on what demographic you're in, come to Eureka.
We got to experience some of that last fall.
And there's all sorts of rides.
Yeah.
Angie, I love you. You're so sweet. And you said that so much more politically than I could have.
All right. Well, I'm going to say hi to a few people. Bob Nelson, I think, was the first one in the house. What's up, Bob? How are you? We've got Ozarks HD riders in the house. Awesome.
Good people. Good people.
Keith Hibbert from Oklahoma is in the house. Hey. Nicole Buckley. If I miss you guys, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to run through these without missing anybody. Riding in the Ozarks, we know it's here. Let's see. 9 Mills on 2 Wheels. What's up, buddy? How are you? River Bluff Baggers in the house. Jerry. What's going on? Just Tipton. What's up, man?
Okay.
Jay. Hey. We got Ireland in the house.
I know. I wanted to bring
Strong dogs.
But that yours didn't say Chrome.
DS Rides loves the pig trail, and their cover photo is actually in front of the cat house this last fall.
There you go. Look at it. You can see.
And Sonny, I just want to let you know too, Kyle. I should have called him real quick. Kyle with Pig Trail Harley Davidson has just been overwhelmingly helpful this year, man. You know, the first couple years, and you know how these rallies go. Unless you make it, sometimes you want it. But when Kyle took over Pig Trail Harley Davidson, he became so involved. He helped us so much. I just want to give a shout out to him, and Adam's going to have an announcement that he decided today. Last minute, he was right there when we needed him. Kyle has just went over and above with Pig Trail, and I'm telling you, man, I ride my bike all over the country, and you guys know this. You know, the Harley dealerships and getting people that service your bike right and take care of you and do the right thing, they're hard to find nowadays. But Kyle down there has really took that business over, done a great job. Marshall Rockin' Pig, he's done a great job with helping us. And I want to give a shout out to that little place. What's that Jim's bar out there on the way to Berryville?
Yeah, Jim Saloon.
Jim Saloon. There's we don't say enough about those people, but they're like the Boyums. They have a little place outside of town, but they've totally restored that building. It's lovely. Yeah. And we want to give a little shout out to them. But
yeah, they've done a lot out there.
A lot. Mm-hmm. And Kyle's really Pig Trail. I mean, they have really came out strong this year. This thing is getting bigger and bigger every year. And Kyle, he's been right there with it. And we just want to give a shout out to him at Pig Trail.
Yeah, when we were doing the poker run last year, and we had one of our ladies on a trike, you know, it got hit by a semi, and so she didn't have anything to ride, and she wanted to keep riding. We were, you know, that was right there before we got to Eureka. So when we were there, Kyle helped out. The whole team jumped in, and we were, you know, she was able to get a trike and finish out the world record.
And they're right here in our backyard. They have
they're freaking awesome. And I love. Okay, so my favorite place is the one they have right there in Eureka, because they always have like this huge clearance section.
Yes. I got it from that girl.
Shopping sensibly.
Yes.
Yeah. She's got to be the cheapest person I've ever met in my life.
I always hit the sale rack right away.
She always looks put together. I always whisper that in her ear when I see her. She always looks like everything just goes in style. And you got to match too along with her. You know?
Yeah.
If
you can do a lot of damage on that sale rack too.
Oh, hey, Jeff, I have off camera. I want to talk to you about something I remember about your shirts, your sexy shirts that you have at the cat house. I have something to talk about.
I did try to get you to do something. We won't talk about that.
So when he's in the house,
we got lots of people watching. I want to do shout out like Byron's watching, Brenda's watching, Danny's watching, Michael Rose, Chris Schindler, Michael, Jeff Handy. You guys that are on here, we see you watching. Just come say hi. Tell us where you're watching from in the chat section. Don't be shy. Let us know where you're at.
Michael Medic's part of our content creators group. He saw your Airbnb and thought that was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That's on the agenda. I want to talk about that. But first, let's tell everybody and be clear. I'll throw up on the screen here. Spring Fling. So we're talking about Spring Fling, Eureka Springs, Arkansas. I'll put at the bottom the dates. So officially starts the 27th, which is Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay. So, and then it goes through May 1st. I know we're doing stuff on May 1st as well. I'm assuming everybody is, or is it officially good?
You're starting it off Wednesday.
Yeah. So the way that Spring Fling works, and this is the way we did this, is when we started with nothing. You know, we didn't have any sponsors or anything. That's Reverb. I know it's Reverb. So when we started with nothing. So the whole philosophy that we got was, if you share our events, we'll share yours. So that's how we got everybody to get on board, because there was no cost involved. You just come up with your events, sponsor your events. So Spring Fling starts on Wednesday, which starts at La Familia, Amigos, and the Horseshoe Grill. They're great owners. They supported us from the beginning. So we've always bring them into this deal. So that's where it starts, the Spring Fling Rally on Wednesday night with the salsa contest at La Familia. Then after that, it goes from each day to whatever venue that has something going on. Now, we have something going on here from Wednesday to Sunday night. You guys are doing something
Thursday through Sunday.
Sunday. Mm-hmm. Kyle and Harley Davidson are doing their stuff on Friday and Saturday at Pine Mountain up here at the local Harley dealership. Now, every other business that's involved in this, they all have something going on, bands, specials, drink specials. Some of those businesses, Gym Saloon, Missy's White Rabbit, the Crescent, the Basin Hotel. I mean, everybody has their own list of events. What we've tried to do, and they come in daily, is if you go to the Spring Fling Rally website, it'll tell you a list of events, and we try to list everybody's events, no matter what's going on anywhere in town. We try to list everybody so they have that central spot to look at. But when you come here, I mean, it's the whole town. It's not just us. Of course, you're going to see a lot of bikes here. You're going to see a lot of bikes out at Carrie's, of course, at the Harley dealership, but it's the whole town that's involved, and that's what we want everybody to experience.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, experience the whole thing.
Exactly.
Yep.
The little coffee shop brews up.
A lot of hearts and thumbs up on that.
There's
Eureka Springs has got a lot to
of
experience.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We want everybody to know.
for as small as we are, we're a pretty diversified city.
Mhm.
Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't go wrong here, and that's the kind of myth that we kind of want to break with this reality of what people think bikers are or bike rallies are about and stuff like that. Man, we're about having fun.
Yeah, we are.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good food, good drinks, friendships, long-term investments. That's what this rally is about, and that's kind of what we're promoting.
Yeah.
Love it.
And it's to start the riding season off.
Exactly.
Right?
And we feel like
Yeah.
we have one of the best states in the country to go riding in, and I'll stand behind that with everything I'm about.
I thought, Arkansas is one of my favorite ones. And I've done now, I was wondering about Colorado, I haven't done Colorado until last year. And you know what other state? So I put Arkansas, and this other state right there with it is Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, I don't know why, shocked me. So, but still, Arkansas is still at the number one. And we've been through a lot of states now. So if you want to
You
do
seen the peekaboo?
I know. Hey, Andy.
Is that Pikachu or Peekaboo?
Hey, and again, and you guys know how I feel about you, especially with what you guys did. And I think it was an amazing job you guys did when you pulled off that world record poker run. And I am so proud of you, young lady. And I know you put on some miles and did a lot of times.
Yeah. Have you recovered yet?
I'm fully recovered. I am ready to come see you guys.
Okay, good. Yeah.
You guys, both of you and everybody that helped you guys did an excellent job with that world record poker run in every sense. And I was so highly impressed with everything you guys did with that. I said, hey, man, I have to be involved with those people. I mean, they're just great people, very organized, professional. You guys do like to party a little bit. I won't tell anybody about that at all. I'll keep our secrets. You know, you're cool up on the porch.
I have some stories too. That will be another broadcast.
I have a picture of Carrie falling off a chicken. A rooster.
I was literally watching the video of you trying to get on a giant rooster today.
Well, thank you, Jeff, for your support and Carrie's support and Andy's. I mean, you guys, coming into town, when you do something like this too, and you are like planning from place to place to place, you just never know, what's going to happen when you actually get there. And, you guys were awesome. You hit it out of the ballpark. I mean, everybody was raving about your area and the bars and, everything they got out of it. So, you guys to get behind it and support us was huge. Everything we could ask for when you're doing it, like you want things to go smooth, right? You don't want any hiccups and some bumps, and you want everybody to have a good time whenever they land. And so, yeah, you guys hit it out of the ballpark. It was great. Yeah.
That's what's cool about this town being little, and this rally is manageable enough, but we all keep in contact with each other. So when you guys are here, we make sure that we cover y'all. There's not gonna be no trouble. Well, I'm not gonna promise anything, but I mean
a little trouble.
You know what I mean? We do take care of our people here, you know what I mean? And we try to make sure that everybody's taken care of and makes it home safe and and do the right thing. We try to be responsible, you know what I mean? And but again, on the other side of that, man, we want this to be the most memorable rally that you've ever been to. and we're small enough and we're big enough to do both those things. I mean, if you come here with your wife and you come to the first rally, we consider it the first rally of the year, you're going to come to a beautiful state with restaurants and bars and fun people that all came here for those same reasons. That's what this rally's about.
Yeah.
We're proud
To
of
ride
that.
and have a good time.
That's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have a hell of a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
All right, so let's talk about speaking of coming together and another way of supporting. This is a big thing, guys, and I don't know if anybody else is doing this. But I want to talk about this here, the YouTuber house, the content creator house.
Yes.
Because you know, the kids, like the young kids, do you guys know what a Skype house is? Have you heard of that? Anybody in the
hype?
comments? You
mean a hype house?
It's hype house.
Not a Skype house, honey.
Careful what you say.
Right.
Be very, very careful what you say, girl.
Right in the comments, if you guys have heard of a hype house, put hype in the comments. I'd like to see who has, but I didn't know what a hype house was until my kiddos were like, you know, big on Instagram, and they're talking about all these content creators and how, you know, companies pay for them to have this huge house, and they are all in this house and they're recording and they're living there. You know, it's not just for a day or two or a weekend, but, you know, and they're recording everything. So you guys came together and decided to do a YouTuber house, which I think is so the coolest thing ever. And so tell us about that. Who's great? You know, like who came up with the idea? What
Yeah.
else? You know.
Jeff's idea.
Mhm.
Hey, so listen, you know,
Jeff's an idea,
You
man.
own it.
Just
You
to be
got
clear,
it.
Jeff's an
Yes.
idea,
Come on,
man.
Jeff.
Yes.
It was his idea. We're good with it, man. We're happy
He
with
was
it.
like, I'm going to take care of them.
Jeff's
Yeah.
always finding ways to get people to come to Eureka. Jeff's participation in this rally, you know, it's going to be the best little rally in the South. It's a small town with, you know, big stuff to offer, the right places, the right people. It's a community where people can get to if you think about the location geographically between Dallas, Memphis, St. Louis, Kansas City, Tulsa, and even, you know, part of Kansas come here, Wichita. We get so many folks that come here on weekends. Everybody's looking to hang out and do stuff, and all we have to do is give them a reason to come ride these roads, right? So they look at the weather and they're going to be here, and all we need to do is make sure they know why they came here and they want to be back before they leave, and they're booking their next trip, and they're booking hotels before they even get home. And that's kind of the vibe you get when you get here, and you're just like, man, you can't get this anywhere around here. You have to go a long ways to get something like this.
Yes. But with the house, like Jeff wanted you guys to experience a little bit more of what Arkansas has to offer. So
Some views.
yeah, so it's a gorgeous house.
yeah. Well, I wasn't gonna. I try not to do stuff halfway. Hey, I promise you, Andy found the house. But
He just paid for it and
Yeah,
took
but
care of it and
the-
booked it with Angela.
But
Took care of business.
this is the way I thought about it. I've always thought about it with this. I think we all kind of work in a big old circle. And what I've noticed is, and I'll tell you, there's maybe some different motives there, but the people that have made us what we are, and you know, I'm going to give a shout out to Adam Sandoval and you guys, and you know, Blacktop Devils, and I mean, there's a bunch of y'all. But to me, man, I couldn't have grown without y'all. I realized that you are our new Hollywood.
We've
So-
got a hell of a crew that's coming here.
We've got some
That's going to
big.
be staying at
We've
that
got
house.
a
and
pretty
yeah.
popular thing, and you
Yeah.
guys can go into all those names because I've totally just stepped out of it. I just wanted you guys to have the medium to come here to experience this place, and I wanted you to feel the whole effects of it. So we found the perfect house for you guys. So your fans and all that will be able to come here and see you. I don't know how many people come here and, man, want to take a picture with my big old ugly ass because of somebody that's friends with you. Oh, you guys know the Badgers, or you know this person or know that person. You guys are the new Hollywood, man. So we want to be a part of that. And by creating that YouTubers house, and I say YouTubers, I think you guys are more Facebookers or Instagrammers, or I mean, everybody has their own
Content
genre.
creators, I think. Any kind of content. Yeah, content
Yeah,
creators.
content influencers.
Yeah.
I want the best of the
I'm
best
changing.
influencers here because I like to associate or put our brand name with the people that use it for the right reasons. That's why I partner with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I hang out with these people. If I'm going to go riding on a Sunday, Andy's about the only one that keeps up or passes me. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to go riding or I'm going to have a good time, I'm going to go riding with them. You know, I'm getting older. I try to make my times quality times and make sure that we're living life to the fullest. And I don't think this rally or anything about Eureka Springs growth that we've been having here, I think that's directly related to people like you.
Yeah.
And I wanted to take money out of the equation just to get y'all here, get your friends here, get the biggest YouTubers and Facebookers and influencers in the motor world here. That invitation's open. If you're out there and you think you got to follow and you
We
call
have
me,
seriously
I'll
got
hook you
a
up.
huge
You know what I mean?
lineup of YouTubers, motovloggers. I mean, I'm super excited
And then
about
we're
it.
going to do the meet and greet Friday night here, and we're going to feed them all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feed
So
'em
we're
up.
going to put you all upstairs and feed you all again. And that way you can see your fans because they want to come out and do autographs and stuff. I'm going to get Angie Badger in one of the sexiest shirts I got, the Cat House, hopefully. As long as that's all right with Sonny.
So if you guys run into us Friday night and we look like deer in the headlights, just know that we literally just rode like 700 miles.
It's because you guys ride your bike.
You will be fine.
Hey, listen, brother. That's the biggest reason we reach out to y'all, and we're proud to be on your show is because you guys really live the life. You do what you say you're gonna do. You're real people. You're actually doing this thing. There's some other people out here that are posers and stuff. We don't invite them here. We want to stick with the real people. You know what I mean? We reach out to the people that are real, legitimate, and I think that have the best intentions of the world, because there's some other things that use their format in a different way. You guys aren't that crowd, and we really, I feel blessed and I feel proud to be associated with you guys. I know Mike wasn't on here very long. Mike's a great guy, man.
Mike was
Ozark
on here
rider.
long enough to show how long his beard is.
Mike's a
Like, did you check that out? Like, what?
But you guys have
Mike's
been
a bit-
such
He's
a
got,
great
like, a
support
special
to us. That's
conditioner.
why we did the house, man. Ideas or whatever, it doesn't matter. We all put it together, man, and we got it there, man. And we want you guys to come have a great time, and don't worry about the lodging. We got
Plus,
you covered.
we've got an opportunity for people to ride with them.
Well, you guys create that because you're the star-studded people. Tell them about that.
I
Hey,
try.
do you mind?
Yeah.
Well, you guys, you lead the show.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, this is like the best little Maybelline commercial from the 90s where we get everybody here and then you tell two friends and they tell two friends and then they tell two friends. And, you know, this is how it got like this. And really, it's just a matter of making sure we continue to share the opportunity to experience this place. You know, the bars and the people and the things that go on here. That's an accessory to the greater cause, which is really the roads and the places you go and the things you're going to see, the pictures you take, the memories you cannot create anywhere else. It happens here. And that's really it's the energy. It's the people. Just like a giant company, man. We're just investing in the people that keep the machine running and continue to grow things positive. So
Yeah. Talk about your ride.
So this is all Andy, right? Andy's ride. So I'll pull it up here.
our ride, isn't
This
it?
Sunday.
We got two rides that are happening.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which one do you want to do? We'll do the Saturday one first. Let me go back.
Saturday's at the Hog Wild Run,
Mhm.
and really it's
This
just
is a poker run.
a poker run, 110-ish miles, good roads, no bad roads, good places,
Some of our favorite places that we're going to stop.
good places, yep. And we pick up raffle tickets for free. Every beer you drink or every drink you get a raffle ticket. You start collecting those. You bring them back to the Switchback at the end of the day, and we have a little party where we start giving stuff away. Nothing really cool,
A
but
little
lots of
party.
crap from the beer vendors, some of our sponsors, and you know, usually we throw in a Switchback shirt or two, which we never give away. And so we finish that up with kind of a party, get people out on time because the Cat House has music going on. The the big mess is really right here at the cat house.
Mhm.
This is what happens. You get to our place, you're riding, you're doing your thing, but everybody's staying in town. You get to the cat house where, you park your bike and Uber home if you need to, but this
Yeah.
is where we
What do you
finish
got-
up the big
What do you
party.
got happening on Saturday?
That's Saturday.
night.
Saturday night is the end of Saturday night. The Cathouse is the place to be. So
Yes.
we do a thing here
Music.
called Miss Spring Fling.
Mhm.
It's a 2-day contest. Starts Friday night. We get the ladies to come in their best biker girl outfit. Saturday night's the bikini contest.
Angie.
You know.
The winner gets $2,000. So $2,000 cash at Saturday night goes to the winner of Miss Spring Fling. It's the biggest party there on Saturday night. Pig Trail has a bands and concerts on the 29th and 30th. La Familia has the best custom bike show, 3 different divisions on Saturday at 1 o'clock. La Familia. You guys have Friday night. What do you have? Live bands?
Oh yeah.
We have
Music
live bands
Friday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturdays.
Yeah.
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 So
And you
American
got
Roads
food
and
out there
Rallies
too,
kind
right?
of thing
Got
Friday.
food.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the best burgers in town.
Mhm.
It's,
Thank you.
I mean, there's something everywhere in town. There's not a lack for entertainment. Oh, good picture, you guys picked a good picture. You guys are so good, man.
Yep.
All
And then
right.
I guess we're gonna have an
So,
announcement from Adam. Is he on, or is he gonna do that tonight?
We have not seen him yet, but we have sent him the link.
Do we
so-
leave that
Yeah.
a secret?
We're gonna leave it a secret then, maybe.
Mhm.
There's gonna be a big announcement.
It is.
He was right in the middle of a meeting trying to put this together. We put it together at the last minute. We do want to do it with y'all too, though. So as soon as we get the confirmation on that, we're gonna put it out there. It's gonna be a big giveaway.
It's huge.
Veterans involved. Kyle
Mhm.
stepped up to the last minute. It's huge. It was a last minute thing. It's just something we all felt we had to do. You know what I mean? So we'll make that announcement. But I know he was just in the last trying to wrap up the meeting and was trying to make this. So we'll get with him and get back with y'all on that.
So that's a really veteran-centric opportunity that Adam is bringing that it wasn't previously part of the deal. So it's really just adding to the pot of what makes the energy right, what makes the really the scope of who's being touched by being able to come here and experience this. So I think it's important to make sure that we bring this community together for all the right reasons, and this is just another small piece of the puzzle, but it's really nice to be able to do that.
Yep.
So
But we want
Um,
Adam to make the announcement. I mean,
yeah,
it's
we'll let
something
Adam
else.
do his thing, but
Mhm.
and so I see the Rainwater Holt Sexton streamer. So those guys, that's our Arkansas Badger connection. So we talked to those guys. We're doing a couple things with them, so we're excited about that opportunity too, just to make sure that the folks that are investing in this area again are receiving some of this opportunity to be recognized as well. Brand new Arkansas lawyer.
Carl Cook said, "Is Fuzzy still running his limo?"
Of course. Hey, man, that's a good dude right there. Hey, so I know that guy. He took that limo from my bar a couple times. So you guys have been here. So Fuzzy's limo service is part of Eureka, man. I mean, it's old. They got some of the most old beat up limos in town, but that's what's kind of cool about it.
Those are the best.
You know what I mean? They're good
Yeah.
people, man. They're gonna make sure you get to your hotel. You pick it up right in front of the bar. There's no reason to ever get in trouble in this place.
Mhm.
I mean, the
Everything's
thing,
too close.
the thing about some rallies you go to, it's spread out all over town. You got to drive through different neighborhoods and stuff like that. That's not this town.
Mhm.
Everything's so close. You can either walk to it, ride your bike right there. You don't have any problems. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give a shout out to Brian Young, the chief of police here at Eureka Springs. I talked to him just the other day, told him what was happening, what we're doing and stuff like that. He says, "Hey, Jeff, man, you guys have always been running a tight ship, man, up there. Let us know what we can do." Some of the most easiest police force to work with in the country when it comes to these things, because they get a lot of heat. You got to know, man. There's some idiots out there, man, that are.
You don't want them to spoil it for the rest of us, right?
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, some of these rallies, man, these guys want to play the alpha male shit and stuff like that. And we just don't have that kind of problem here. You know what I mean? It's just not there. We really, I mean, if you come to my joint, you guys know how I run it here, man. we're either going to get along or we're not going to get along. You know what I mean? And that very rarely happens here. You guys know about that.
Yeah, we do not get
we
trouble
don't
here
we
very
don't
much.
we just don't do it. You know what I mean? We have a great atmosphere here. It's the kind of town that and the rally that you can feel safe with bringing anybody to, and you have a great time. You just don't have those dramas that you do in other places.
So talk about the Basin Park, right? Now you were able to get that this time around.
That's a
and
fun
what your
little
plans for
addition.
it,
Yeah, so
so-
the city has pulled out all stops. So they gave us the Basin Park at the last minute. And again, I called Kyle at Pig Trail. I called Turpentine Creek, which is a lion refuge here. I called the CMA, which is doing a biking free breakfast on Sunday at the Passion Play. The Christian Motorcycle Association of Arkansas is feeding anybody that comes at the Passion Play. Go up there and get your bike blessed by the CMA.
Oh, awesome.
They're coming and giving you a free breakfast, and I'm talking everything: omelets, eggs, pancakes,
Oh, wow.
waffles, bacon,
What time was
everything.
that?
We're giving them a booth. We're going to try to get some bands. It was last minute on the Basin Park, so that's kind of how we got Adam into this thing that he's trying to do with the veterans, and we're going to have bands down there and have some people down there. So the town has really opened itself up first year to really support this whole rally, man. And it was a little bit last minute, but at least they did it. And that was what the thing was, is finally they said, hey, you know what, this rally is becoming, you know, something that the town is very proud of, and it kind of made us feel good, didn't it? You?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about bikers and Eureka Springs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What's about people?
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I love working with Carrie and you guys and stuff like that, man, is we try to keep things simple around here. We're just going to create entertainment, have
Yeah.
cold beers,
Yeah.
great shots, beautiful women, motorcycles, and a great atmosphere.
Mhm.
And you're going to get to meet each other right there. The cool thing about you guys and doing that YouTuber house is you guys got a lot of fans out there. So you guys are all going to come by our joints, and then your fans get to see you in person. And I think that's
I'm speaking of that. So let's go into that. We got a couple of things. I'm super excited. So behind me, we've got this new banner. They're support bikers moto meetups. We've got QR code to go to our Facebook group. That's our national group for everybody to go to. So I've got this to put out when we go to events now. We can kind of set that up so people can look for it. And because when you go to an event, right, sometimes, I don't know about everybody else, but you kind of feel awkward, you know, when you go someplace and you're like, I want to know people, but I don't know what to say. And I want to introduce myself, but I don't want to walk up there and, you know, start talking because I don't know who I'm talking to. So that's what we're trying to provide for everybody, is a way that we all don't know each other. I don't know everybody that's out there. I may have seen your name on, in your profile picture, but I hadn't met you in person. So it's just cool to have everybody to come up and meet each other and realize that we're all strangers. We all don't know each other, And so if you're those individuals that like to ride, but you want to meet up with other people as well, then come say hi to us. So you can find the banner and just, introduce yourself, and then we'll introduce you around, right? We'll start introducing you to who we know so that you get to know them. And then once you start talking to them, if you'll introduce them to somebody else that you just met, right? And so we can all start getting to know each other. And that's how, we came there for you guys at Spring Fling last year, and we had a bunch of our fans there. They didn't know each other. And then next thing you know, they're getting together now outside of, Spring Fling and everything. They came from different places, but they're still meeting up, and they're going on rides together and communicating with each other. And that's what I love to see. And that's what we're really trying to create here is everybody getting together. So
well, you guys are heads and above it. And we like to associate ourselves with people such as yourselves, because you just have a great positive attitude. And you guys are, you guys are top echelon when it comes to this deal. You know what I mean? You guys do a great job putting messages out there. You live the life that you talk about. And that's what I think is so interesting about you guys. I mean, you're very family involved from what I've seen on, what I mean?
Baby Badger.
That's what
Baby Badger's coming. So
I love how you guys bring people together. And I mean, us as riders, we're all family, right? So I love how you all put it together.
Thank you.
Well, I will say this, guys, because this happens a lot. If you see us anywhere, we are never too busy to talk to you.
No,
So
yeah.
I don't
That's
want to
very
get a
true.
message later that says I saw you and you guys looked too busy.
And that
You're
makes me
never,
feel horrible.
ever too busy. Come up,
I'm just like,
say
"Why don't
hi,
you say
shake
hi?"
our hand, get a sticker, whatever, but we are never too busy to say hello. So
Yeah.
Oh, I
just come
can
on up.
vouch for that. I've seen it here. I've seen you guys wore out, man,
Mhm.
and still stay here and make sure that you've said your goodbyes and everything to give to people, man.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's
you
what
know,
we're
man, I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I'm a fan.
Make me blush. Okay. So, another thing is, I'm going to put on the screen here. So I'm adding, we just started a Support Bikers Arkansas. So that was an announcement to make tonight. So thank you to Rainwater Holt, our sponsor, because now we have a Facebook group that everybody can start joining. So you can go join that and then be able to find other bikers right there in Arkansas, because our national page is international. You know, everybody's coming from all over, but now we've got a dedicated, you know, the state there for everybody to start talking. And the cool part, I want to scroll down here because there is a post on here. I made a post because we're going to be traveling. We're going to be on the road for a whole month. And I don't want to necessarily listen to music all the time. I was thinking I'll do podcasts. So I was asking if anybody knew of some podcasts that I could listen to. And then I had Jerry on here and she goes, hey, somebody's leaving from Florida and going to be traveling through Arkansas on the 28th. Just had given me an idea, but I thought I might share and see what the admins and the moderators might think about this. But as someone that's on Support Bikers travels through a beautiful state, that they could use, give us a heads up on the date and time that they should be traveling through. And then maybe a few of us can, you know, meet for lunch or dinner, breakfast to represent Support Bikers Arkansas. And that's just it. So that was cool that they put that, because that's exactly what we're doing. So I made sure and replied with, we have several different events that we're doing. This one, you know, here's, you know, Arkansas, and here's all the different things that we're a part of and we're going to be doing meetups at. So everybody can come together at those different locations, those different days. Of course, we'll be back for the Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. You guys I'm calling it's you guys' Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue rally.
Yeah, we do.
We're doing rally.
Yeah, we're doing it.
That's what we're coming for.
What's this one they're
The
going to?
original.
Hey, I'll
That's
tell you.
the
I mean,
original date.
yeah, and I'll tell you, you've got a good list there. I mean, right, and in this crowd of people, a lot of people do this, and because it happens every year, we're kind of right there with the Steel Horse Rally. So the weather's going to be perfect this week for a week long of rally. So if you wanted all the entertainment you can handle for your April and May, between us and the Steel Horse Rally, I mean, you've got Arkansas locked up, and you're going to be at both those. So I think you picked, you know, two good ones to go to. Two drastically different rallies. Fort Smith is a lot different area than Eureka Springs is, but it's another. They've got a great music venue. They do a lot for charity there, so they're a great bunch of people to go see. And then, of course, you got to come to Spring Fling.
Yeah.
Well,
I just
and
put in the link in the comments for the Support Bikers group that you guys can hopefully click on or copy and paste or go to, so that you guys can join that group, because our goal is to make that huge with everybody in there. Content creators, we want them in there posting their videos and their resources. We want anybody that's doing events. So Jeff, Carrie, you guys in there, just another group. You guys can share what you guys have going on. Anybody else that's watching this that's got a bar or doing events, that's what we're looking for, to fill that group up with all that information. And then of course bikers, for the bikers to meet each other.
well, and if something happens,
Well,
right, and
listen,
a biker
and
needs support.
this is the thing that we give all the kudos to. You guys do such a good job with putting the information out there, even for stuff you're not necessarily going to be at. I see you guys mention stuff all the time about it. We're someplace you might not even be going just because you should mention it.
Oh yeah.
You guys coordinate the information. That's why I reach out to you guys, because, I mean, kudos, man. I mean, you guys do it. For us, sometimes it gets hard with the day-to-day functions of running all these places, but man, we're just not as good as putting the stuff out there as you. That's why we have to stay hooked up with good people such as yourself.
Well, that's it. But that makes you smart, because you got other resources out there. And that's what's smart about this YouTuber content creators house, because Now you're bringing other resources in. They get to experience. They get to put the videos together. I had one reach out to me and was like, "What's the qualifications?" And I said, "Look, do you have friends? Do you have family? Do you have biker friends?" I said, those are people that probably, may not know about and assume they don't know about the Spring Fling. And come here, tell people about your experience, what you got to do, what the area is like. They'll tell other people, and that's how it grows, right? So, and that was adventure towing. So I was like, yes, you're invited. Like, come. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna put the word out.
Well,
we got River Bluff Baggers is gonna be here. Gliding Arkansas, Glide Arkansas. He's gonna be there at the house. Stevie Foes are coming in. We've got Ozarks HD Riders is coming in. Who am I missing?
Riding in the Ozarks.
Yeah, Mike
Riding in the Ozarks.
Yeah. We do. You guys do have a couple of spots left, beds open that we.
Oh, listen. This is the way that we're going to work here because that's new for us. And I'm just going to tell you, I mean, if that house isn't big enough for the people that are influencers, then we'll get another one. I mean, if that place doesn't do the job, then let's do what we have to do. I don't want this rally to ever be about money because that's not what it's about. We started this rally with literally nothing, but we don't want anything to be left to the side for people not to be able to experience what we live each and every day. I mean, I really do feel like I've been there 7 years on this place. I really feel like we're one of the best destinations in the country to come ride your motorcycle and bring your wife and have a good time.
Yes.
And I honestly believe that if I didn't, I wouldn't do it. I think we're connected with the right people, and I think we pick some of the best influencers in the country. You know what I mean? Damn sure the most prettiest ones, and you know what I'm talking about.
He's talking about
Thank
me.
you, man. I just
No,
got
I
to
know. He's talking about me.
You did do a shave. I noticed you trimmed your beard, brother.
Sonny got a new haircut, man.
Yeah.
You could be in
He
that.
does look good, though, doesn't he, man?
Yeah, look
And
at
he
him.
speaks very well,
That's
too.
all
Yeah, he
good.
looks
Yes.
taller to me.
Yeah. He does look taller.
Yep.
Yep.
As long as he's not standing next to Angie, he looks taller.
I heard that. You're not on the screen, but I still heard
He's
that.
like, oh, yeah. Yep. Another group that I want to
It's
talk
okay.
about is American
okay.
Routes and Rallies that we
Yes.
just hooked up with. Yeah, so we're going to have them on Friday.
Good people.
Yeah, so they're new and they're going to do a free ride through
On Friday.
Friday, yeah, and it's Beaver Dam. It's really really cool.
That's
they're
what
going
they
to
do, though. They do
Yeah.
like road trips, and you book
Yeah.
things with them and tours
Yeah.
and all that.
and
stuff.
it's like you don't even have to think about it. They're like, hey, you know what? We will show you the best roads, the best places.
But you know, when you go with me and Andy, and we don't think about it, you have a better time.
I do. Yeah, there's a little more danger involved on that one. So anyway, yeah.
That's what I mean. You see that laugh right there, bro? That's what makes this whole thing popular.
Oh, I want to hear it. Where are the rolling R's? There they are.
Yes.
There they are.
You might hear a couple of those while you're
Oh,
here
a
for
couple.
Spring Fling.
You're
Yeah.
guaranteed to hear those.
Yeah, that's Spring Fling right there.
Love it.
Yes, yes. Let's hear you, Angie.
No, girl. You got that.
Yeah.
That
Sonny, what do you got? Sonny, you got something? Yes.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
No. Okay, Jeff.
Oh, you know I ain't doing that.
Okay.
I mean, no.
All right. Yes.
All right,
So
guys,
we're excited about Spring Fling.
One other thing I do want to tell you about our group Support Bikers. So it is about supporting bikers. So if you know a biker that needs some support, that's another place for them to go and find that support. If we can't help, maybe we can hook them up with someone that can help, because we're all about building the world's largest biker network so that we can find somebody help or help them if they need it. So that's another piece to that is just a place for you to be like, you know what, I had this happen and I need some help.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we can get done.
Yeah. I mean, we've, I don't think we do this enough, Sunny. I don't think we talk about that, how many people that we've actually been helping and supporting. It's kind of behind the scenes, but I mean, I guess we put it out there more, and we're getting contacted all the time, or we're just trying our best to pull our resources together and help individuals that need it, and whatever it may be. We don't care what it is. It doesn't just have to be a motorcycle accident or a car accident. It could be anything at all that they need support on. And we're here to help. And it's sad. I mean, it's sad that we're getting them, but it's good that we're here, to help.
You're there to support them.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yep. Yeah. So
well, speaking of that, I need an attorney in California. If anybody knows an attorney in California, I do have my most recent one. Yeah, it was a California accent. So, all right. Well,
all right, guys. Well, we want to thank you so much for coming on tonight. We cannot wait to get down there. I haven't been on the road in a while. I keep telling Angie that I'm just ready to go. So we'll be down there in a couple weeks. We cannot wait.
Yeah, we will leave. We'll leave the 28th, and then and then I won't be back until May 26th. I think is when I actually get back to the house or just sleep in my bed for a couple of nights.
Then we're back for like a week, and then we're headed to West Virginia. So
I can't wait. If anybody's watching this and just to get on the road and travel like this is it's awesome. It's a whole different world. It's great. You guys, you need to experience it if you can, or put it on, ask what's your retirement plan? Make that writing, because to get on the road and just travel, and especially us taking the back roads and going places we never would have gone before, and seeing places and hitting restaurants and
meeting people
and
that's what it's all about.
To me, I had this debate with another YouTuber, man, and that was here recently. I was asking him, because his big thing is always about what vendors are going to be there, and I've never been to a rally where I went there for a vendor. I've always went there for the people, you know what I mean? I've always, I can never think of a rally I didn't go to where I didn't meet a couple from New York or Florida or something that we became lifetime friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we make this about. Now, don't get me wrong, it's becoming bigger and bigger, and each year we're going to have more announcements. And as those people want to come and those bigger vendors want to come, we're not going to turn them down. Of course not. But the thing about that makes this little small rally what it is people like Kay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, whether you guys don't know, this girl brings out the batting girls. You know what I mean? We like to get her out there to the public. And the thing about it is they own a business out here. They got their own blood, sweat, and tears in this every day. So when you're coming,
you guys are. You all are.
Yeah, you're gonna be
yeah.
here with good people, and we think we're gonna take good care of you.
Yeah,
it's a lot of work, and that's why it's cool for you guys to come on and give us behind the scenes, because it's a lot of work for you guys to put this on. People are just coming in and leaving, but they don't know what happens before, getting all this together beforehand, and then when everybody leaves, and then you guys are ready for vacation.
It's a good time.
Well, thank you so much, Jack, for you guys to take your time to come on here.
No problem.
And we'll do our best to spread the word and get it out there more for you. And at least come, if you can't make Spring Fling, you got to come to the area. You got to put these two places on your bucket list to go visit and check out, and you got to do the riding around the area.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, girl. Thank you, guys.
All right, we're just
we look forward to seeing you, Spring Fling. Couple weeks.
Yeah.
Down the day.
About 10 days, we're ready.
I'm ready.
We'll have the food ready for you when you all get here.
All right.
Awesome.
I'm hungry.
Whoever doesn't make it, you're gonna be sorry.
Come check us out, Spring Fling 2020.
See you guys.
See y'all later.
Thank you, Badger.
Thank you.
See y'all
Hang
later.
on, you guys. Hang on. Jeff, hang on. Carrie, hang on. We'll see you behind the scenes, okay?